Welcome to Driven to Win, Racing in America, presented by General Motors. I'm Matt Anderson, Curator of Transportation at the Henry Ford, and I want to give you a look at this wonderful new exhibit where you'll see dozens of race cars, learn about more than 50 racing personalities, and see more than 250 artifacts drawn from all eras of American racing history. Let's get started. We start at the beginning with one of the oldest surviving American race cars, the 1901 Ford Sweepstakes. After Henry Ford's first automobile company failed, he wanted to restore his reputation and did so by entering this car in a race against Alexander Winton. At the time, Winton was the best-known racing driver in the United States, and Ford was virtually unknown. But Ford pulled out the victory in that 10-mile event, and it set him on his way. We're standing in front of a collection of Tether Cars. These were very popular in the years surrounding World War II. These little racers are powered by miniature gasoline engines, and they would initially run, well, tethered to a central pole, hence the name Tether Cars. Now, these were very fast. They could go well over 100 miles an hour, which explains their other nickname, Spin Dizzies. And despite the charming appearance, they were not toys. By the time you purchased the kit, the tools, the accessories, you could be in for well over $100. This at a time when you could buy a real Ford for $500. So this is a hobby for adults, but it was very popular, complete with sanctioning bodies to organize competitions, complete with trophies. At the center of the exhibit is our Driven to Win theater, where we're showing a special film, Fueled by Passion. Our film crew traveled the country from Daytona to Pomona, following 5 people who are pursuing their racing dreams. We're going to give you just a sneak peek at the film today, but Fueled by Passion is more than a movie. It's a multi-sensory experience full of sights, sounds, and sensations. Let's go take a look.
This is America. Racing is in our blood.
It's surreal and it's unlike anything else, and there's no other feeling like it besides just bliss.
When I was a kid, I was captivated by Indy cars in the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It was something that almost seemed unattainable.
It comes down to having a dream, trying to fulfill that dream as best as you can, because it's really about the passion.
Honestly, trying to describe what it's like, you can't do it.
It's something I live for and breathe for. It just comes down to, on race day, to just let it rip.
How about that? Wasn't that amazing? But remember, you just saw a sneak peek. Believe me, you're going to want to experience Fueled by Passion on the big screen. Now I want to take you into the heart of our exhibit. It's the place where every racer wants to be, in the winner's circle. This is the 1967 Ford Mark IV, the car that beat Ferrari at Le Mans with Dan Gurney and A.J. Foyt. If you look at the photo behind the car, you see what is arguably the single most memorable moment from that race, when Dan Gurney, caught up in all the excitement from the victory, shook his champagne and sprayed it over everyone. And in the process, he started a new tradition for victorious athletes everywhere. And speaking of Mr. Gurney, let's take a look at another car he had a hand in. At a time when front-engine roadsters still dominated at the Indianapolis 500, Dan Gurney thought a rear-engine Formula One style car could achieve great success at America's greatest race. He brought together Colin Chapman's team Lotus with Ford Motor Company to produce this, the Lotus Ford Type 38. Jimmy Clark drove the car to victory at the Indy 500 in 1965, the first time a rear-engine car won at that race. And with a Scottish driver and an English car, it gave the Indy 500 a decidedly international look, something that's only grown over the years. If one win at the Indy 500 is enough to get you into the winner's circle, then 4 certainly is. Our friends at GM have loaned us this replica of the car in which Rick Mears won the Indianapolis 500 in 1988. To this day, Mears remains one of only 3 people to have won that race 4 times, alongside Al Unser Sr. and A.J. Foyt. You think you have what it takes to make it into the winner's circle? Prove it here at In the Driver's Seat, our racing simulator supported by Brembo. Here you'll have a chance to challenge your family and friends in the fastest cars on the hottest tracks, and you can enjoy all the thrills and excitement of a day on the racetrack without any of the risk. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's race.